Welcome to another edition of What the Fuck Happens in the YouTube Atheist Community and whatever it is, social interaction room uselessness. Yeah, so anyway, so I was in Tiny Chat last night for 1 hour, and it was, it's kind of been a pattern that nothing happens, and nothing was happening, and on top of that, Tiny Chat was playing audio ads, and you're just like, there's something just too fundamentally stupid about a company that has whatever it is, a social interaction medium, and then they every 5 minutes interrupt the conversation by playing an ad. I mean, it's too stupid. I'm in too stupid a universe that this is how it functions. It doesn't function. It's not possible. You can't do that. So yeah, that was. So anyways, that's it. Fuck China Chat. So if somebody wants the Do Not God room, it's theirs. I have no interest in it for now, anyway. I mean, obviously you can use it, but yeah, I won't be there for a little while. That's just too stupid. And then Google Plus has also got its liabilities, and so yeah, I just figure maybe once a month I'll do this crap. I don't know, or not at all. I haven't decided. What I might do is, invite people if they have something to say, which is rare. I'll do Skype and record the conversation. So if you're willing to have a recorded conversation, I'll argue some point you might have. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I make videos. I really just don't need to do this social interaction crap. I can play a video and respond to points. So I think I'd rather do that. Interactions with people is generally disappointing. And there really hasn't been too many chicky poos either. And the ones that are around are nuts. So yeah, there's just very little incentive. So I got a good rest, and got some writing done, and yeah, it's the most productive Saturday night in like forever. So it's probably best to quit wasting my time in conversation rooms that are a waste of time. I mean, how many times can you argue this with the same people, the same shit? You can't make an art out of reality. Yeah, there's no such thing. Everything's the same. Yeah, this is the same as that. Can't tell the difference. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, it's just so stupid that you're just, I'm not stupid enough to have these stupid conversations. About the actuality, of harm. Whatever. I'm not going to make the argument again. It's humiliating to have to even make it once. I have to defend the proposition that suffering, by its very nature, sucks. But anyway, so I don't know if there's much else. Yeah, so, transitioning. Whatever. Plan B is moving along. Because I do want to order the argument. And so, yeah, if all you're going to find out is that people are going to just choose to be, their brain is going to say, I have this escape hatch of when it's convenient, things are real and important, and when it's inconvenient to me, I just make it go away. So it is inconvenient truth all over the place. And that's the only game people are playing. Any rationalization will do, as long as somebody else will fall for it, because then we'll have a gang. We'll just dictate to everybody else the rules, because we'll just defend each other's nonsense. Which, gets to the whole second part of my life, which is the physics stuff. And you can see that's all made out of the same mush. The same psychology being part of the philosophy, which is part of the science. It's just, invaded it like a virus and broken it with, wrong assumptions. It's just plainly wrong, to assume that something isn't real because it's not really made out of matter, like value. It's just stupid. So anyway, you'll never understand reality if you're waiting for God to write the truth on a tree and say that's a tree, and it's not a tree until I say so. Anyway, so is there anything else of real interest? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, old fan has generated some interest in, she's gotten some on the baby elephant video, which is a whole, it's kind of fodder for some sort of conversations about what gets to people, what moves them emotionally. Yeah. But it just didn't. It just didn't work for me personally, and there's all kinds of reasons for that, I suppose. So I sort of consider it a chick thing. It's like it's more likely to get to a chick. But that's whatever. Not terribly consequential or meaningful either. I mean, my opinion on that subject. Yeah, I mean, it's not about truth too much. Yeah, anyway, there's lots of, stuff to do. I can just reply to videos, of course. Doing the vegetarian thing again. That almost feels like arguing theism. Because there's no rational argument to be had. Clearly. The other organisms are only different in substantive ways. They are emotionally alive, and that's the important part. They're capable of feeling badly, and to not respect that capacity is just as dumb can get. Pretty much. I mean, you've missed the entire meaning boat when you haven't figured that one out. So again, like I said, the argument really isn't so much about obliging people to be vegetarian, just obliging them to admit their crime, to admit they can't seem to handle life in a harmless manner, which is further evidence that they shouldn't be replicating if they can't do better than that. You can't imagine feeding yourself on something other than something else's torture and exploitation. You can't imagine better than that, doing better than that. And you can't have it as an expectation that you would expect the future to do that. Then you really don't have any rational credibility. That's, yeah, you're just a slave owner defending an insidiously evil infrastructure. And you suck. So anyway, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, maybe I'll lose my taste for even doing these walking talks. I mean, I have, I've gotten out of the habit, but I've sort of, deliberately not done it. And like becoming a vegetarian, it wasn't that hard. So this is not a powerful addiction. So, I may give up on being at all personal in videos at all, but we'll see. Tomorrow and blah 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 blah, such, so forth and